Hi, this is Kristen Clark with ageofthenerd.com. How are you?
Hi,
Good, thank
Kristen.
you.
Hi. So, first up, I gotta start by saying, but what I love so much about this series is that it's so much more character driven than a lot of the other, MonsterVerse projects that we've seen. And, for either one of you that wants to jump in and answer, was that kind of fun and refreshing to explore? Because, while we still have our Titans, it's a very character driven storyline.
Yeah, I mean, I think from an actor's perspective, like to get to actually have meaty scenes with other actors rather than just sort of exposition to set up the monster fight, which is all fun to watch, but maybe a little less fun to play. I think it's sort of great from our end that we get the best of both worlds. Like you still get to see all the Titans that you love, but performatively, like we get to have relationships and stuff like that are not rushed through because we have 10 episodes, so you get to like watch characters arc, and to get to play that is I think a lot more fulfilling. Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I
And
think, oh, sorry, go ahead and ask
no,
your
no,
next
no,
question. No,
go
you've
ahead.
answered it fine, Joe. Cool.
Well, Elisa, I was going to ask you, especially there's a lot of strong female roles in this project as well. So, I mean, what was that like for you to delve into as well? Because like you don't always see a lot of that either.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think our show does that well. There's the characters of Kate and Keiko and indeed and Duval and and Verdugo. Like there's all these kind of strong female characters. We're not even strong, but I would say like full characters, so so
Yes.
so you kind of get to explore, which, not that we need to get into that too much, but it's true that sometimes like female characters in some types of work can be just a little bit one-dimensional, and just to have a sort of a full person was a great thing to play. I certainly didn't approach it thinking, okay, I'm playing a strong woman. It's just, it was in the script that there's something very skilled about her, and then just sort of developed from that.
Oh, absolutely. So, for each one of you, as you continue to kind of delve into these characters and, kind of peel back some layers as, my favorite Monarch operatives, was there anything that you were surprised to learn about yourself as actors?
You mean, yeah, sorry, Joe.
No, after you.
If did you mean if we learn something about ourselves as
Yeah,
actors in the show?
personally.
Um,
Is there something you took away?
huh. I mean, with every job, you learn something new for sure. You learn from other actors. You know, working with Joe, with Kurt Russell, with the other great cast members that we have, you certainly sort of push your own boundaries of what you can do, and just try to sort of improve the skill. What you learn about yourself, uh, you know, something along the lines of, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
pushing your skills and just a resilience or something. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think there's like in doing sort of blue screen stuff and tape on the wall and tennis balls and things like that, which can be it can feel a little stilted, but I think uh to learn to just remember to play a little bit and to actually, if you let yourself go there, it can be really fun. So I had never really done any or much of that stuff before, so it was a really fun opportunity to get to like stretch a bit and uh play in just sort of different sandboxes.
Absolutely. And I feel like, Apple TV has done such a great job with the sci-fi genre. And what for each of you, what do you feel makes this series stand apart? Because I feel like all the cast has really good chemistry. So I mean, I feel like there had to be some pretty enjoyable moments on set while you guys were working with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, like a reverence for the MonsterVerse. I think for the lore and the mythology of Godzilla and stuff like that. I think that um they didn't pull back from that, and like they invested heavily to make sure that it looks like the Godzilla that everybody knows. Because I don't think that people would forgive us if it didn't. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think they brought together like a really fantastic cast of people to fill out this world.
Yeah, it's testament to their good casting, and how they sort of made us match as character and in our different energies, and in a way, to link back to your previous question in some sense about what you learn about yourself, or is when you are in that kind of dynamic with really good cast members and people that you connect with, you just remember, or at least for me, just really sometimes you get caught up in the work and you want things to be as good as it can be, but really and truly just how much you love to act. Like, I love to
Yeah,
act. It's so that's why we do what we do, and just to reconnect with that playfulness, like that's at the essence of our work, is just yeah, I thought was really valuable on this project. Like, yeah.
absolutely. So to, kind of wrap things up with you guys, what was your for each one of you, what was your favorite scene to film? Because I feel like this series, opens the door for new audiences. Is there something too that you like, are excited for us to see, or you hope that fans will take away?
I mean,
I don't
I
know if we can talk about it yet. Yeah, like there's some stuff that's just coming later that like I think was my favorite to do, but like I think the first stuff that like we got to film in Tokyo with Anna and Elisa and myself kind of running around. I think it was like very memorable to me because I'd never been there before, and it was just like there was like 200 background people and stuff like that. And it was just like a massive production. Um, I just think that was like kind of early on in the process, and getting to know like, oh man, we're like part of something very big here. It was very cool.
Yeah, and what the audience would take away is obviously, a sort of different, as surprising elements and different adventures in every episode, and hoping that that they love it as much as we loved working on it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Like, I am loving the series. So fantastic job.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.